Welcome back to Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show, Good Day.
So when you think of a golf tournament, you think rolling hills, tough greens, maybe a side bet or two.
Well, this is practically a golf tournament. Just you, a bunch of friends, and a putter along the Muddy Mommy.
Roy Cherry and Jen Cox have your invite to help the Epilepsy Center of Northwest Ohio with practically a golf tournament. Thanks for being here today, folks.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. This is fun. You've been doing it for a long time. You're just mentioning the whole time you've been there.
Yeah, I've been there 17 years. Been doing it ever since. I played it before I was even there.
Oh, fun.
And it's probably been going on since, I think, as far as 1989.
Oh, wow.
We've got records go back that far, yeah.
So we're talking miniature golf.
Mm-hmm, yep. Mini
Practically golf.
Yeah, not the full course, so you don't have to worry about walking all that way and,
Exactly,
and doing all that work. What can people expect on Friday?
So Friday, there's a corporate tournament during the day from 1 to about 4 o'clock. We have a lot of teams that come down. We have 56 teams that are registered already for this. And so we basically have sold out. And we have 18 miniature golf holes that are set up at Promenade Park up top, kind of by Summit Street. And it's going to be in a circle. It'll be a lot of fun. And then after that, we set up for open play. So people can come down. It's $10 for the adults, $5 for the kiddos. And they can play the 18 holes and from 5 to 10.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is to raise money for a special cause, too, right?
Correct, yes. It goes to help support all the different programs we do around the area. Everything stays in all the money stays in Northwest Ohio because we are an independent agency. So it supports things like our family camp program coming up in August. It also will support different things like we have an outreach specialist who goes out and meets with people and talks to them. We have some different programs where we're able to provide prescription assistance to people if for some reason they need some help with coverage, devices like if they need a helmet, if something like that to keep them safe, some seizure monitoring type things. So we're able to do different things like that with some of the funds that this comes to.
Beautiful. And normally when you go play miniature golf, you're paying a fee to play. This way, yeah, you're paying a fee to play, but you know that it's going to support a cause.
Right, right. I mean, it's so important for us to, really raise those monies for these, what Jennifer had talked about, to spread awareness, outreach, provide some programming for people with epilepsy here in the community.
Yeah. When we talk about epilepsy, do you find it's younger or really any age, or when do people generally get diagnosed and those families need to go on that journey?
I mean, it's pretty much any age. We see a lot with children early on, and sometimes they can grow out of it. Sometimes they can't.
Right.
And then we do see it in the kind of elder ages too. But it really could happen at any age.
Yeah, I feel like recently we've had some like teenage type ages coming in with a recent diagnosis, and obviously that's a huge impact on them.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for people to know what epilepsy is and how to help it?
Well, I think it's just important to treat that person just like you would treat anybody else, really. A lot of times their seizures can be in control. So about 2/3 of the cases, they can control them with medications. The unfortunate part is there's the 1/3 that can't, and so they might have a seizure. So just understanding what happens when somebody has a seizure, what you should do, whether you put them on their side, maybe get something for their head so they're not hurting themselves on the ground, clear the area, and just be there for them when they come out of it. Don't ever put anything in their mouth. A lot of people say, well, put something in their mouth, and you should not do that. But it's just about just being aware that, they can be hold down a job, they can, be a really good student, and don't hold it against them because they have epilepsy.
Yeah, and it's wonderful to know that there are support systems available here and programs in our area. I imagine, as you said, somebody gets that diagnosis and they might think, oh no, but you could find out that, hey, you can manage this, you can have a pretty normal life and go on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is going to be a lot of fun on Friday. This, as you said, Promenade Park. So we've got Party in the Park going on.
Yeah.
It's the place to be on a Friday night in downtown Toledo. So you don't want to miss out on this. For people who want to do the open play, do they just walk up and start playing, or how does that work?
They can?
Yep.
Go ahead.
They absolutely can walk up and play. They'll be able to pay right there. Or we have on our website, epilepsycenter.org, there is a spot in there they can pre-register and pay for their tickets ahead of time.
If you want to just be done with it and just be
Yeah.
all right, time to show up and play.
Yeah, come on down.
And you guys provide the putters and the golf balls.
Absolutely.
We have kid putters as well. So we have little short putters, blue and
fun.
pink ones for the boys and the girls. So.
Aw.
Except
Yeah.
my daughter would be like, I want the blue
I want
one.
the blue one.
That's the way it goes. But I also see here that you have 50-50 raffle and the other things going on too?
Yeah, we'll be selling mulligans. We'll have a 50-50 raffle.
Oh yeah, you're going to want the mulligan.
Yeah, you're going to need them on some of the holes. And we also will have a couple of raffle baskets that we're going to be raffling off for people.
Cool, so you can
Yeah.
go home with something as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Lots of fun. This is happening Friday. The open play starts at 5 o'clock,
Yes.
right? 5
Yes.
to 10. Right when all of the fun is happening with
Yeah.
in the park. You have the live
Perfect.
music, all that going on behind you. And right here down the street from us on Summit. Promenade
Yeah.
Mark
Park.
your calendar, 5 p.m. this Friday.
Yeah, so come on down. It'll be a lot of fun.
Practically a golf tournament.
Practically.
Yeah, practically.
Folks, thanks
Thank
for
you,
being here
guys.
today.
Appreciate it. Thank you.